Hi, I'm Lisa Dowdy with Salty Living Group and Local Real Estate,
And I'm Nicole Paolini with Movement Mortgage from the Paolini Lending Team.
and we're here to discuss with you the new rules from the mortgage industry.
Correct. So I'm sure everybody has heard on the news and on Google searches that there are new rules being implemented by the federal government, and there are new fees that are going to start May 1st. So I know that there's a lot of questions about it. I just wanted to mention at first in general that this is only related to conventional loans. So FHA, VA, and jumbo loans are excluded.
So, will the current existing mortgages be affected at all?
No, they will not. None of your existing loans are going to be affected. And if you have a new mortgage, what I just wanted to mention is that it's not going to be an additional line item like on your closing disclosure. It's not an additional quote unquote fee that you're going to see as a separate line item. As you're getting pricing for your new mortgage, it is going to cost more for some people to get a certain interest rate.
So, what are those credit score lines?
Okay, so if you have a 780 credit score and you're putting 20% down, you're still getting the best rate. The intent of what the rules were supposed to do was to level the playing field for those basically primary owners, primary purchasers that maybe don't have 20% down or don't have stellar credit. So the intent again was to level the playing field to make it more affordable for them. But in doing that, they have had to quote unquote redistribute some of those costs to those folks that are going to put anywhere between if you're putting more than 5% but less than 20%, and your credit score is between 680 and 780, that's where some of the changes are going to occur.
Well, down here in Southwest Florida, we have a lot of people that buy secondary homes
Correct.
or investment properties.
Mhm.
How could that affect them?
So a lot of those changes in the past, before last year, a secondary home was considered owner occupied, and you got the same pricing as a primary owner. Those changed last year. So some of those changes in terms of additional fees, again, those fees were already baked in and changed last year for secondary owners. So there's not going to be any major changes for secondary purchasers or investment. Those changes have already been baked in.
Wonderful. Well, what about loopholes? Is there anything anybody can do to
Yeah.
help this?
Yep. So I would say that right now and I'm talking about Southwest Florida market, right now finance deals are being accepted and there is some negotiating going on from a
Yes.
finance deal. So what we have been instructing and my team have been working with agents like Lisa is to recommend as you're negotiating the contract to have the seller contribute towards some of those closing costs to alleviate some of that pain that you're feeling. So yes, you're paying additional fee, but you are engaging in a purchase that right now with higher interest rates, there's not 17 offers anymore. So there is some negotiating power there. And I would say work with a realtor like Lisa that can help with those negotiations up front as you're negotiating getting under contract.
And you are very right. We have a lot of negotiating going on with
Yep.
our purchases of homes, especially when it's conventional lending or FHA lending. So, if you have any other additional questions about these new rules that have been handed down, please feel free to reach out.
Mhm.
Lisa Dowdy, 816-803-2414.
Or Nicole Paolini, 239-287-8556.
Thank you.
Thank you.